My name is Aaliyah, and I will be giving a overview of Washington County mental health in general, and then Julie will talk about our community developmental services, and Errol will talk about our children's division. So I'm just going to screen share here real quick. We're Washington County Mental Health. We are made up of a few different divisions. A little bit about us is that we are a private nonprofit agency that provides a wide variety of support and treatment to people of all ages living with mental health challenges, emotional and behavioral issues, as well as developmental disabilities. And at any given time, we have over 700 full and part-time employees. I would say that ranges from 700 to 800. So we're pretty big, and we're one of the bigger employers in the area. And then kind of a fun fact, in March of 2018, Washington County Mental Health Services became the first designated agency in the state of Vermont to be named a Center of Excellence by Vermont Care Partners. On this slide here, there's a picture of Mary Moulton. She is our executive director, and we love her. And I'll just read our mission statement to you guys. So Washington County Mental Health Services advocates the inclusion of all persons into our communities and actively encourages self-determination and recovery. We serve all individuals and families coping with the challenges of developmental and intellectual disabilities, mental health, and substance use by providing trauma-informed services to support them as they achieve their highest potential and best possible quality of life. And then our vision statement is healthy neighbors and healthy communities, leading the way to wellness through collaborative, inclusive, and compassionate care. And then here is kind of just a list of all our different divisions. So we have Children, Youth, and Family Services, which we'll get into more in a couple of minutes. Center for Counseling and Psychological Services, so that's kind of where our clinicians and therapists work. And then we have Community Support Program, which supports adult mental health. Community Developmental Services, so that is supporting individuals that have developmental disabilities or cognitive disabilities. And then we have Intensive Care Services, so those are our crisis workers. And then more on Intensive Care Services, so we have 24/7 crisis intervention, assessment through both the phone, and sometimes the screeners will come and meet people where they're at. We also have a place called Home Intervention, which is a short-term crisis stabilization program. And sometimes this overlaps with some of our other programs. We'll have clients that are maybe living residential somewhere else in the agency, that if they need kind of a break, or if they're just experiencing some kind of crisis, they might go over to HI short term. And then we also have a really cool program called Lighthouse, and it is an emergency non-medical social detox. So as an alternative to the police picking you up and having to spend a night in jail because people have had too much to drink, they can go to Lighthouse. I will hand the floor over to Errol to talk about our children's division.
Thanks, Aaliyah. So I am representing Children, Youth, Family Services today, and we take care of kids. We provide support and resources for children in a wide variety of ways. We have Choice Academy, which is an alternative high school. We have the Beckley Day program, which is also in the same building, that allows space for younger kids to attend school that they are not able to be in regular public school. And I work in the residential treatment program, which is, and it's a series of micro residentials, and kids live with us. So we provide 24/7 wrap services, and I'm a clinical care coordinator within that program. And my job is overseeing the care specifically of the kids. And each kid has, like I said, 24/7 wrap. So we have behavior interventionists with them in schools. We have behavior interventionists with them in the home. And in the community, it's basically providing a safe structure for kids, a place to live where they can then function within their daily routines. And while they're with us, we teach them skills so that when they go home or when they go where they're going next, that they can do that successfully. And the positions that we're looking for are those interventionist positions, which could range from being in a school with a kid, could be taking them to the doctors, taking them to karate lessons, teaching them how to cook. Our interventionists do a wide variety of skill teaching while providing a safe environment for the kids to be in. Back to you, Aaliyah.
Okay. So on the adult side of things, we have a bunch of different programs available. So counseling services for people that are having family issues or couples, and also individuals, and then therapies. And then we have a few different group homes too, which are really cool. And those are basically for folks that have persistent mental health diagnoses co-occurring with substance use. So the main goal of folks that work there are there to help people regain their independence and work on whatever skills are needed in order to be successful on their own. So that's really awesome. And then we also have lots of case management positions for that kind of population as well. We also have some community-based approaches. So we also have positions where you can help bring these clients into the community, and whether it's working on skills like setting up a bank account, applying for jobs, going grocery shopping, or just really getting them out of their house and reintegrating them into the community. We have positions doing that. And then we also have what we call the Wellness Collaborative, which is offering alternate self-care tools and strategies. So we have lots of yoga groups, meditation groups, gardening in the summer, and then also narrative art journaling and so on. So if you work here, you can take part in that as well. And then Julie can talk about our developmental services.
Great, thank you, Aaliyah. So I'm Julie Martin, and I'm the Program Director for Developmental Services. And we support children and adults with developmental disabilities, which means they're individuals that have intellectual disabilities or autism. And we typically provide lifelong services. It's a long-term care type of support. So the nice thing about that is we really get an opportunity to know the individuals we're working with and watch them grow and form relationships. One of the main positions we're hiring for right now is a case manager. And so case managers have a really unique opportunity to work with a team and to focus on the individual and what they want and how to help them achieve their goals and live a more integrated, productive, happy life. And so it's a big job and there's a lot to it, but it's also very rewarding, and you just get to work with amazing people, and you get to see a lot of growth and development in the individuals we're working with. So that's wonderful. We also have employment opportunities and community support opportunities. And what that looks like is it's typically people over 18 that get those types of services. when a person is still in school, that's not available to them. But so it's adults, and for employment, they have jobs in the community, competitively employed. We even supported people all through the pandemic, because we have some of the people we work with have essential jobs, working in grocery stores or the urgent care clinic and fast food restaurants. So our staff were working throughout. They kept people employed, and as things have opened up more and more people, more and more of the consumers we work with are going back to work and doing their jobs throughout Washington County, a variety of jobs. It's a nice way to help somebody not just earn some money, but become part of their community and have, the friends and the fun activities that we all get from work. And then for community supports, we have individuals, they're not necessarily working, but they're still active members of their communities. And during the pandemic, it was a little challenging, but we kind of focused a lot of our supports to outdoor activities or based out of their homes. And, we go hiking, and in the winter, we've been snowshoeing. I just saw pictures the other day of people out snowshoeing. It looks so fun, and sledding and volleyball in the summer. And so lots of activities. And we also offer classes within our program here to help people learn how to cook and how to, exercise classes and all of those fun things. So community supports has a lot of exciting things to do. They even do some field trip type of things, going to the beach and going apple picking. And so it's very active. The folks who are in community services, they have a lot of fun things going on. And then another area that we're always looking for staff is in our residential services. And that is our 24-hour staffed homes. So we have some group homes that have up to 6 people that live in those. And then we have smaller homes, individual 1 or 2 person staffed apartments. And that's 24 hours services. So we usually have 3 shifts that we hire for. And those are very similar. They help people, be part of their communities and get out and meet lots of folks and do lots of things and be as active as they can while still connecting with their families and having a really positive, growing experience to meet the goals that they've developed as their individual teams. So there's lots of skill building opportunities and communication supports. Some of the individuals we work with don't have a real strong verbal communication, so they use alternative communication. And it's any of these support strategies that we offer. We provide intensive training. The supervisor works with staff to develop their skills. It's not just on the job and you're done. I mean, it's constantly building and developing their skills and working with teams to really be the best that you can, get the most out of your day working with us. So those are the ones we have. Thank you.
Thank you. And then here's some fun photos of just different events that have happened over the years, just kind of to show that we have a really great group of people that work for us. And you can see that we have some yoga going on, and then just some fun. Looks like there was a color run at one point that we participated in. So lots of cool stuff going on. And then I would really like to point out that we have positions for any type of schedule that people need. A lot of our residential positions do have flexible schedules because, you're working awake overnights, and sometimes there's shifts that are 16 hours or 24 hours, which then, if you think about your 24 hours out of 40, you've gotten 3 work days done in one shot. And that really opens things up. I think before I was a recruiter, I was working in residential, and I had a 24-hour shift, and I loved that because I had lots of time off to myself, doing 24 hours and then 2 regular days. So lots of opportunities for a flexible schedule there. I also really want to point out that we're not just hiring for full-time, we're hiring for hourly and part-time. For anybody that wants to just come in and scoop up some hours, that's definitely an option for you as well. And then if you're looking for more of a traditional Monday to Friday schedule, we definitely have that as well. And here's a list of some of the positions that do have that. Right now in HR, we are hiring for a payroll position. So that's really cool. And in total, we have a total of like 70 positions open right now at this time. So I'm sure we can find something that fits your needs. And then benefits. So we have a really great benefit package. So for our full-time employees, and that's everybody that works 30 or more hours a week, we offer medical, dental, vision, accident insurance, flexible spending accounts, 403B retirement plan, starting at a 4.25% match, and that goes all the way up to 8%, depending on how long you've worked here. We have an employee assistance program, and then also paid short and long-term disability. And then my favorite part is the generous paid time off. So once you come on board, you have 12 days of vacation per year available to you, as well as 12 sick days. And then we all get 12 and a half paid holidays. And the amount of paid time off you get accrues and increases the longer you work here as well. And then here is just kind of a collection of different things people have said about their experiences working at Washington County over the years. Some people love working here just for the benefits and flexibility in the schedule, and then other people really love having a meaningful job where it's rewarding and they've really made a difference in somebody's life. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can email jobs@wcmhs.org. That will come straight to me. Or you can visit our website. And then I'll also add, if any of you have a pen and paper on you, you can call 802-476-1777. And that'll come straight to me, and I'm happy to talk about different positions and answer any questions that you might have. And that's kind of the end of the presentation, so I'll stop sharing my screen here.
Thank you again, everybody.
Thank you. Take care.